second segment.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
All right.
We're on. Welcome to the All Things Fun. We are on. We are on. Welcome to the All Things Fun Vidcast. We're talking about new comics that released today, July 13th, 2011. My name is Ed Evans. I'm here with my co-hosts, Allison Eckel and Glenn Walker. Today we are going to enunciate. That's today's word.
Okay.
Enunciate.
Sorry.
That starts
Project.
with an E.
Not agent.
With
That'd
E.
be gone.
And
But we're already not enunciating.
Eject.
That was quick.
Electric.
Just like that, we're mumbling. It's the All Mumble Vidcast. You should get somebody on the side to do like that sign language and we'll bubble in the corner. At least the deaf can hear us.
It's Saturday Live version.
That's right. So what do we have today, kids? We have a lot of books, a
Too
lot
much.
of stuff.
We
To be
have
going
a
around.
Bane action figure that weighs a ton.
He opens up with that because he's bowing the
It's
table.
a door stopper.
Yeah, so that the Batman Arkham Asylum Series 2 comes out today. So you've got Bane pictured here. We've got Poison Ivy, Batman,
I'll move this around a little bit.
Yeah.
There's one way that'll catch.
and a character whose name I cannot pronounce. It's like ZS.
Zaz?
Zaz. I believe he's a
Serial
Broadway
killer.
star gone bad. Zaz hands. So that's how it's going to be.
Bane has a head this big, and his arm is 3 times as big as his head.
These are not good-looking characters for children.
No. Well, they shouldn't be playing the video games either.
Well, no.
That's why
no.
I keep turning him away. It's scary.
He is scary. He's like really detailed teeth and tartar.
And harder.
He's floss.
This is the dental hygiene Batman series. Was it popular?
Anti-dental hygiene Batman. Anyway.
Did get a lot of play.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
so what do
wait.
we have?
His arms are like longer than his body. He's sitting and the arms are
This.
yeah.
Anatomically correct.
That's wow.
So
Yeah.
maybe we should do a special third segment where Glenn can describe all the action figures. So
we have,
what do we have?
Yes. So
Are there comics this week?
there are lots of comics this week. For Flashpoint fans, I know you're out there, really good tie-in books today. We have 4. Don't we have 4? I didn't even... we have 4.
I swiped one.
We did. Flashpoint tie-ins plus the Booster Gold ancillary tie-in.
Does that count?
It does, actually. They're all really good, and they all have little nuggets of story that feed into the main big picture of what's going on.
Nuggety goodness.
Nuggety goodness, absolutely. Not in the Battlestar Galactica way, but in the really good, knowledgeable way. So, as I said, I think I put on our Facebook page, I think this is one of the best, the best done crossovers DC's done in recent memory, the most integrated, the best use of tie-in books. There we go.
Yes.
I got it.
The tie-in books are all important to the story.
They are.
As
Even
opposed to-
Frankenstein and the Creature Commandos has little nuggets of things that are going on in the biggest picture and ways to see into whatever we're being led to.
We were talking about the first major crossover, Crisis. How some of the books that said Crisis on the cover, it was just one panel, and then look, the sky is red.
Yeah.
These books, you got to read them all to get the whole story.
Yeah,
And-
oh, there's
and you know what?
Pariah. Bye.
In an anti-marketing way, it's worth it. It's worth it to get the whole story.
In an anti-marketing way. Oh, you mean you don't need to say that to
it's
get
not,
them to buy
it's
it?
not like, oh, I have to buy this. Oh no, it's like I want to buy this
Right.
because I want to get the whole story.
Right, this is not a yeah. Ed's like, yay. He's not paying us to say that. He's not paying us. So
We're enjoying
we
this
actually
one,
have to
folks.
buy our books.
So,
But yes, this is not a completist view of buying. You're not buying them just to buy whatever has Flashpoint on it so that you can own it in your collection. It really is good to read and to understand where these characters are going and what's going on with this world. Yes, so who do you have? We have Emperor Aquaman,
Yay.
number 2 of 3. And this one, a little bit more about Aquaman's background in this Flashpoint world and what happened to him to make him
It's kind of
so
an origin
militaristic.
story.
Yeah, a little bit of a rejiggered origin story. And
she gets that in every show.
that word. Deathstroke and the Curse of the Ravager, number 2. You've got he's going against Aquaman. He's going against Warlord. You've got Deathstroke versus Warlord. Piratey goodness, things explode.
Warlord's in this?
Yes, eyes popping, literally lots of all kinds of goodness. So there's that. And we've got Frankenstein, the creatures of the unknown. I misspoke earlier. More about this interesting band of innocent creatures who don't know why they've woken up in the future.
Awesome.
And what's going on with them. More government control of other powered creatures. So a lot of that is sort of the theme in this new Flashpoint world. The government has more control over the metas and the super and the others than we've seen previous in the DC universe. And there's one more. Citizen Cold. He had this one in his pile, so I didn't get to peruse this one.
I like that one.
He likes this one. What do you like about
What do I like about it? But because Cold is still the same character as he is in our universe.
Yeah.
He's just pretending to be the good guy. And he's like macking on Iris West, and it's like, yes! Because if you go back to the old Silver Age stories, he was macking on Iris West.
And what was it you liked about the guns?
Well, that's an old thing with Scott Collins. When he started doing The Flash, he individualized the guns of the rogues. You can recognize their weapons now just at a glance. They always look alike, which is kind of cool.
Oh, and this would be an interesting thing to look at the guns in Citizen Cold and then go back and look at, Oliver Queen? What was the title of the Flashpoint with Green Arrow?
Green Arrow Industries.
Green Arrow Industries, where there's his base on the island is littered with bad guy weapons, and there's a few rogue weapons in there, and see if they're consistent in
See if
the
they're
artwork.
consistent, yeah.
Treasure hunt.
But
Go
there's
for it.
lots of Easter eggs here. This is why I love this.
Okay.
You got Poke Glider in there. You've got Pied Piper and Wally being friends. Great stuff.
Awesome. So Wally's in that one.
I'm not saying.
You just did.
I'm not saying whether it's in that one.
Okay.
It would be telling. There's spoilers.
Okay. So you also have Booster Gold, not to be ignored. It does say Flashpoint at the top for a reason. As we said, it's all worth it. This does tie into what's going on. So I count that as a Flashpoint book. Okay, we have a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Do we want to go with the other F word?
Sure, the other F word.
I've got 3 of the books here. New Avengers Fear Itself. It's got the worthy thing on the cover with his hammer, but there's not really that much of the thing with his hammer in here. It's mostly Mockingbird talking, giving a confession, a testimony as it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we're checking out that grid there. Lots of story, but very talky. Alpha Flight Fear Itself #2. Alpha Flight is back, and I'm rocking it. Yes. Journey in the Mystery Fear Itself. It's got some Loki love. What do you got over there, Ed?
It's hard to beat Loki love. You got Ghost Rider Fear Itself, issue #1. We've got Fear Itself Spider-Man, 3 of 3. That finishes up.
Is that
Spider-Man taking on...
Is that the thing?
The thing,
that was
yeah.
on the cover of the other one? Okay.
Yeah, he's getting around town.
Okay.
He's getting around
The
town.
thing is everywhere.
He is. And you got so it's Juggernaut. Last week he was in like everything. Black Panther, The Man Without Fear, Fear Itself, dressed up in like a Cap uniform.
Yeah.
Want to check that out. That was interesting.
So Black Panther is everybody now.
He's everybody. He's every woman. And then can resist. You also got from Marvel The Incredible Hulk.
T'Challa Oprah.
632. And that's going to be Enter the Heart of the Monster. Sorry, Part 3. So it's Heart of the Monster Part 3. And for those keeping score, Amazing Spider-Man, Dan Slott's Amazing Spider-Man 665 continues the Infested, the Road to Spider Island. So this is a setup for Spider Island.
No, that's just the road. We're not there yet, right?
Right, Road 2, on the way.
Wouldn't you need a boat for that road?
Journey to. Hey kids, quiet in the back. On the way to. And we can't finish out Part 1 without, of course, Deadpool, issue 40, upside down, wearing his Captain America boxers.
Now, is he fighting the Hulk in that one?
I think we're done.
Fighting a straight jacket.
Yes, he's fighting. Yeah, no, we just finished, and this one opens up at the end of banging around with the Hulk. And of course, this is Cap on the roof. So that's excellent. That's actually we got this. We got that.
Just about out of time.
Just about out of time. My goodness, that's crazy. We just barely got started. So tell you what, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of the All Things Fun Vidcast right after this.